Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our monthly live. Thank you for being here today. And today's class is very dear to me, so I decided to open it up also to some other people who are not members within the Embodied Voyage. And I have been myself working with intentions, and they are super powerful. And this is the why I decided to create this class, this workshop, this practice together today. And I will start by giving a brief introduction of intention. So I'm assuming that you are here because you have worked with intentions, or maybe you have intentions, you have desires to manifest or to change things from your life, maybe to embrace things within your life. So what are intentions? So very often when we work with intentions, we tend to work with intentions only through the thinking mind, through the analytical mind. So we might say an intention, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy, but we just repeat it in our mind. And intentions, which in yoga we call them sankalpa in Sanskrit, in order to be manifested, they need to be embodied. They need to be vibrating within each and every cell of our body. It is nearly useless to just repeat intentions in the mind without embodying them, without bringing them within the body. And why should we do this? Well, first of all, we are not just our mind, like the body is very important, and the body is not there just to take our mind around. So the body vibrates. Each and every cell of our body, it's like a community, they each vibrate. And sometimes when we work with intentions, we have resistances within us. So for example, if we're going to work with the intention of I am healthy, even though maybe at this moment you're not feeling healthy, you might have fear. You might have lack of trust. So it is very hard to eventually manifest the intention of being healthy if your body is vibrating fear, if your body is vibrating lack of trust. Because our body does not understand words. Our body understands sensations, our body understands feelings, our body understands the emotions. So if you are repeating an intention like I am healthy, but there is fear within your body, it is very hard that you will manifest that intention. And the practice that I wanted to share today, like this is a very, very vast topic. And also within the Embodied Voyage, I have created the path, which is like a pillar that takes you from one step to the other until eventually manifesting, until eventually setting the sails and embodying the intention. So obviously this work takes time. This work requires us to be committed. This work requires us to reconnect to ourselves, requires us to come back inside our body, not to live constantly in the mind. And I'm going to start first by starting with a short meditation. Also, I don't know if you have a journal or maybe somewhere where you can write, I will be asking you to write some things after the meditation. So just in case you can bring it, maybe you don't have it close to you, maybe a journal or a piece of paper and a pen, just have it close by so you can eventually write some things down. And I feel that when we write things, when we journal, it's like we are putting it there on paper. Somehow we are seeing it, we are manifesting it outside in the outside world already. So let's take a deep breath together. inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. And start, if it works for you, to allow your eyes to close. As we're closing the eyes, we are letting go of the outside world and we're coming within the space of our body. And simply tune into your breath. Feel your breath. Feel the inhale and feel the exhale. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel the sacred land that is holding you in this moment. The sacred land that is inviting you to ground, to be fully here within your body. The earth that invites you to move from your thinking mind, from the thoughts, to come to rest within your body. And start to direct your awareness to your heart. You can place your hands on your heart center and your Anahata chakra, one on each other. And breathe into the space beneath your hands from the inside out. And take some slow, deep breaths. How does it feel to breathe within your heart? Let's continue breathing here for a few more moments. I'm going to ask you, what is that your heart desires in this moment of your life? What is that your heart truly desires? What makes your heart open up with joy? What makes your heart expand? What makes your whole body vibrate joy, love? Where is your heart leading you? Can you take some time to feel into this desire? Just feel it without judging it, without giving it any titles, good, bad, possible or not. Just feel into the desire. Just feel into this desire and imagine that it is already here. That whatever your heart is desiring, whatever your heart is opening up to, it is already here on the universal and the quantum field, which is filled with possibilities for you, for your heart. When your heart is aligned with your own truth, everything is possible. When your heart is aligned with your own truth, everything is possible. So I invite you from here to feel into your intention, from this desire, what is your intention? What is your sankalpa? What called you here today to this mat to be together? Maybe it was a conscious decision, maybe something unconsciously called you to be here, to explore maybe different ways of manifesting your intention. What is your intention? And you can stay here with your eyes closed or your gaze low, but as much as possible, stay within. And when we are working with intentions, when we are setting intentions, the intention is in the present tense. So I will give you some examples. For example, your intention, your desire is to change job or to change career. So that would be, I have a new job. Maybe your intention is to find a relationship, to find love. So that would be, I am love. I am in love. Maybe your intention is to become wealthy or to earn more money. So I am wealthy. Maybe your intention is to reconnect to yourself. You feel disconnected and you want to come home back. So your intention is, I am connected with myself. I am healthy, I am relaxed, I am at peace. So whatever you are feeling in this moment, even though it's not what your intention is, you have to imagine that it is here already, that it is already being manifested in this moment. And now if you have your journal or your paper close by, I would like to ask you to take your intention, whatever it is, and to extract one word out of your intention. So I will make, for example, if my intention, I feel stressed and my intention is to relax. So my intention would be, I am relaxed. So I will write down relax. So write one word down and put it on your piece of paper. And as you are writing it down, feel the intention. And if you have any queries or you're confused, you can write down in the chat and I will reply to you. Just pick this one word, your intention, your sankalpa, your affirmation, and write it down. And now we're going to have two columns. So on one side of the column, I would like you to write some phrases of if the intention is happening in this moment, how would your life be? So for example, taking my intention of I am relaxed, relax. So I would write down under this column, my body is soft. I don't have any more tightness within the body. I feel more flexible. Somehow I can breathe deeper. I feel more grounded. So just if this intention is happening, how would your life change? Just take some time. I'll give you a couple of minutes to write down, how will your life change if this intention is happening? And now in the other column, I want you to write, how will you feel? What are the emotions? Just write down the emotions. So if your intention is happening, what are your emotions? So maybe the emotions, they would be love, joy, wonder, feeling expansive, lightness, at peace. And so feel into these elevated emotions. And if you have emotions that are not high vibrations emotions, so maybe you think that there will be fear or anger or rage or sadness, just don't write them down for now. Just tune only into emotions that are elevated, that bring a sense of lightness within your body, that lifts you up, that makes your heart open up. And here we are like creating a new experience. So you're creating an experience that it is not here yet. So this means that you are working in the unknown. And this also means that your body doesn't know how it feels because it is not known to your body. I'll give you another minute. Okay, so you can slowly finish what you are doing, what you are writing, and just take a moment to look at what you wrote. And as you are gazing at what you wrote, you have in a way already put it there in the outside world. So it's not just a thought, but you already wrote it down. So it's there. And now the practice that we are going to do is to bring it within the body. And obviously, as I have already said, this takes time. This takes work, a lot of inner work, especially because we're working in the unknown. And what I invite you to do is to be curious, to have no expectations. And also when we work with intentions, maybe it feels weird to many of you, but we don't really put a time limit. We don't set a time. And why do we do this is because when we're working in the quantum field, when we're working in the universal field, there is no time there. So we're just working with raising the vibration, raising our emotions as much as we can, raising the vibration by staying in emotions as much as possible that are elevated. And our body, being a magnet, our body vibrates what we have inside and attracts. So life brings you what you need. And since we are working with whatever your intention is, we are bringing it within the body. And now in your own time, I invite you to stand up and maybe come on your mat or wherever you are, even if you don't have a mat. So maybe you can stand up. And start to feel the breath, feel your feet. We're going to create very soft movement. So the movement is we're going to move forward and then very gently back, as if we're floating forward and then floating back, and feeling the earth beneath you, feeling the breath. Just slowly come forward and then go back, forward and then go back. And as you're doing this movement, you can close your eyes. Just forward and back, or lower your gaze. So if you don't feel comfortable with your eyes closed, keep just your gaze low. And what I'm sharing here with you, remember that you know what's best for you. I am sharing, I am guiding, but your body is your guide. Right? So trust the wisdom that is within your body. Always try it and never do anything that doesn't feel right for you. I wanted to just make that clear. So feel into your body. Just moving forward and back. And then maybe if you prefer, you can also sway side to side, relaxing your shoulders and just taking some deep breaths, maybe sighing out, maybe after a long day, maybe at work, maybe some thoughts, some stress, some tension in your body, and just sway. And breathe deeply. Just by this gentle movement, what we are doing is we are bringing our body into a more balanced state, into a safe space. And this is the first step in our journey of bringing the intention into manifestation, feeling safe. The body needs to feel safe, to open up, to trust, to share its wisdom. Just very gently sway side to side, just allowing yourself to be held by life, by your breath. Soften a bit more, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing any tightness in your body. Maybe you want to lift your arms, Move in any way that works, that feels good for you. Relaxing a bit more, breathing a bit more. Taking a deeper inhale, sigh out. Inhale and sigh out. Inhale and sigh out. And as we are here all together in this group, each one of us bringing forward their intention, your intention, and inviting our body to open up, inviting ourselves and trusting ourselves to be supported by life. And trusting in possibilities that are beyond our mind, are beyond what our mind can even comprehend, are beyond what we see with our eyes, what we hear with our ears. There are things that exist beyond our senses. And one of them is your intention, is the possibility of your intention to be manifested. And coming back to the center, bring your hands on your heart. And let's bring within the heart your intention. Place it here like a seed. And when you are placing your seed here, when you are bringing the intention, what happens within your body? What sensations are present? What emotions arise? Do you feel that there are any blockages? And just to give you an example of how this works. So I'm placing my intention in the heart, but I feel that I don't really trust. I am repeating this intention, but I feel that I know that I'm not trusting fully. It's not 100% there. Maybe I'm 30% there. Maybe I'm 40% there. And how does it manifest within my body? It feels like my throat is blocked. I feel tension in my throat. Or maybe I'm placing the intention and I'm scared. Maybe my intention is to change my job or to have a new career. And even though my heart really desires it, I have a fear. My God, what will happen? Will I be good enough? Will I really have a job? How will I do? And then, so just play around, be curious. When you're placing the intentions, what are the resistances that are present? What are any blockages that are present? What is your body showing you? Remember that your body is very wise, very wise, has a lot of wisdom. It's constantly there trying to keep you alive, to take care of you in each way possible, to align you, to create a balance, to have a fulfilling life. So your body is showing you. So if you feel a tension, if you feel a blockage, a tightness, maybe an insight, a wisdom, just take it in consideration. And we all have, very often, like most of us have resistances. Most of us have blockages, because if not, the intention will already be manifested in this moment. And there can also be numbness. So it's like part of you is dead. And that's also an emotion. Just taking some time to feel into where you hold the resistance. Maybe you hold pain in your stomach. Maybe your belly hurts, maybe your shoulders. Maybe there's just a word discomfort in any part of your body and you can't seem to understand. Maybe there's something chronic. So just explore. We are so different, yet very much the same. So you can explore with your own amazing, beautiful body. Just stay flowing, moving if it works. Just allowing the breath to flow through and feeling how the earth is supporting you. Feeling in your own power in manifesting this intention. Everything is there within you. And then we're going to bend your knees. I'm going to take you into a breathing practice. The intention of this breathing practice is to unblock any stuck energy that is within you. So whatever, if there is any resistance that you're conscious about, maybe unconscious, this breath is intended to unblock, to create more space, to somehow move that energy, to shift. Emotions are energy in motion. And what happens sometimes is we tend to push them away and they block in our body. And over time, if we don't take them in consideration, they develop into physical pain or maybe disease in our body. The good thing is that we have beautiful tools. Yoga provides us with amazing tools, embodiment practices that can help us journey through our body, that can help us to navigate with our life. We just have to practice, we just have to use the tools. It's like you want to paint a wall, you have the paintbrush, but you don't use the paintbrush to paint the wall. But you want to paint the wall, but you need to use the tools. And Yoga of Embodiment provides us with the tools to do this, to manifest your intention, to reconnect yourself, to go within your body. So very gently, bend your knees. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. So very gently, bend your knees. And as you're bending the knees here, root your feet down into the earth. And now as you are rooting your feet down into the earth, relax your shoulders. Let's try to soften the body as much as possible. The softer you are, the more the energy can flow. The more rigid you are and you're holding on, the energy can't flow. It's harder for the energy to flow. So just for this moment, trust your body, know that you are safe. Everything is as it should be. Press your feet into the ground. We're going to invite the land, the sacred land that you are in this moment standing on. And feel into the space between your feet and the earth. And imagine between your feet and the earth, there's a big ball of energy, green light. Big ball of green light beneath your feet that glides down into the earth. The earth is lovingly sharing this energy with you to invite you to ground, to become part of her. There is no separation between you and earth and all living beings. We are all one here. So feel into this ball of light beneath your feet. The arms are by your side, soften. Tune a bit more into your wall of energy. Remember, you are doing it perfectly. There's no right or wrong here. Trust your body, trust the wisdom. Now, as you're tuning the feet here, we're very gently going to create like a soft pulsation. Soft pulsation. Feel as we're gently going to invite this green energy to rise from the earth into our feet, into our legs, into our hips, and feel this energy, this green light passing. And we're spiraling up, up, through your heart, through all your chakras, spiraling up, up, up. And your arms are soft. Relax them. Just keep this movement going. And now, keeping this movement, we're going to add a breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Find your own rhythm of breathing. You can go faster, you can go slower. When we're inhaling, imagine inhaling from the feet, and then exhaling, we are releasing back into the earth. The earth lovingly transmutes everything back into love. The earth is powerful, loving. And let's keep this going. Eyes closed if possible. Trust your wisdom. Last one. And then very gently relax. Spread your legs a bit wider. We're taking a goddess pose here. Just very slowly. We're going to bring the knees to point towards your toes. Just make sure, so we don't hurt the knees, that the knees are not going in. So the knees are pointing out. We're going to just move side to side. And as we're moving side to side, relax your belly, relax your hips. Here we tend to hold a lot of stuck emotions. The hips, our belly, sexual organs. We tend to hold a lot of stuck emotions here. Also the lower back. So very gently start to move. And as we move the body, we're inviting the energy to flow. So imagine something that was very tight, and you're just very slowly molding it and then releasing it. So this is the intention of this movement. So slowly relaxing here, softening, allowing the energy to soften, to move. Letting go of one resistance today, maybe one blockage that is within you. Just unblock it. Maybe unblocking it a bit more. And if your body wants to make sound, use sound. If your body wants to sigh, if your body wants to scream, just allow your body to do whatever it wants to do. If there are emotions, crying, or just being quiet, just let your body share. Now very, very slowly, we're going to release the arms. Sit a bit low, a bit deeper. And then we rise. So your arms are going to be on your legs, and just they slide down and then they rise up when you're standing up. Just go with this very gentle movement. Last one. Holding it here. And then inhale. Turn your toes to point in. And then exhale very gently bow. Feel free here to bend your knees. To use a block. Do whatever works for your body. And then very, very gently you can sway side to side as if with your hands you are connecting to the energy of the earth as well. And then releasing whatever needs to be released with love, with compassion. Gently moving side to side. And then start to slowly rise up, rising up. And then bring your feet close to each other. Shake your legs, like softening the joints here, releasing some more tension. Releasing some more. And very, very slowly we're coming back to center. Rub your hands. And feel the heat that has been created, the energy you have created. And very gently pass these hands close to your body. And as you're passing your hands around your body, just give love. Give love to your amazing body. Give love to each and every part of you, especially to those parts that you like less about yourself. And as you're passing your hands, just be grateful. Gratitude for your body, for allowing you to be here today, to work with manifesting your intention. Because you deserve it. You deserve whatever your heart desires. You truly deserve it. Just one more time. And when you are ready from this, what I invite you to is to sit. I will be taking you with a guided meditation, so you can sit or you can lie down in Shavasana. So lie facing up, whatever you prefer. Hands by your side. Just find a space that works for you. Very gently allowing your beautiful eyes to close. Feel how the earth is supporting you. Bring the awareness to your heart. You can take the breath to your heart. You can place your hands to your heart. Just feel into the heart, your Anahata chakra. That is the vastness that lies within you. And as you're breathing into your heart here, you are going to internally tell your heart that you are going to create a new experience in your life. And this new experience is in the unknown. And as much as the unknown can scare you, I invite you to be curious, to bring curiosity like a child, curious to explore the unknown world around him. Tell your heart and the whole of your body that you trust, that your intention is already manifested. And because of that, you are feeling extremely grateful. So I invite you to bring within your heart the emotion of gratitude. And if it doesn't come easy for you in this moment, you can bring in your awareness something that you are grateful for in your life now. What are you grateful for? Take this emotion of gratitude in your heart. And stay with this emotion, stay with this energy that moves within you. Gratitude, your intention is already manifested. And by allowing the emotion of gratitude to move through your body, you are vibrating, you are aligning yourself to receive. The work that you have to do is inner work within you, aligning yourself to vibrate whatever your intention is. Feel the gratitude. My darling, feel the gratitude within your heart. Allow it to move. Allow it to expand into each and every cell. Feel, visualize, imagine each and every cell of your body. So alive, so filled with gratitude. So expansive, so joyful, so light that you feel like you can float up. Stay with this energy. And because now you are vibrating the energy of gratitude, drops of golden light are gliding down onto your body, matching your energy of gratitude. Drops of golden light filled with gratitude, filled with love, divine love, reminding you of your divinity. Allow these drops of golden light to permeate your body. Let your body drink this nourishment. Let your cells drink this love, this gratitude. Allow them to be bathed within this energy. Taking some deep breaths here. And with your hands, just taking a moment to hold yourself, wrapping the arms around you, somehow like massaging this energy inside of you. Sometimes we live so much in a stressful and busy life that our cells, our body yearns to just slow down, to be loved, to be held, to experience these emotions of love, gratitude, and expansion. Just taking some time here to massage this energy here. And then when you are ready, in your own time, you can start to make some movements with your toes, with your fingers, feeling your body in your room. Feeling into this energy that has been created in between us. Energy is not limited with time or space. And for those of you who are members of the Embodied Voyage, if you like to go deeper with working with your intention, I suggest that you explore the part, because it's a roadmap, a guidance that can help you through laying foundations, through working with your emotions, through removing belief systems, limiting belief systems, to reclaim your soul, to eventually manifest your intention, whatever that is. And I would love to thank each and every one of you today for being here. I hope you enjoy this practice, and I will leave just a moment for some of you if you'd like to share something, or if you have any questions, maybe something that is not clear.
It was a lovely practice, Claire. Thank you so much. I enjoyed every moment. And during the Shavasana at the end, I got quite emotional. I cried with so much thankfulness for everything. So thank you so much. I love that.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Can I ask just a question?
Yes.
Because during the practice, when I connected to what my heart desires, I could feel as well different resistances, not just one specific one emotion. I had a series of. So today I worked with obviously the most prominent, I guess. But should I repeat this, see this Zoom and work through again with the other ones?
What you can do is that you can repeat this practice if you want to repeat this practice, or there are also in the membership a lot of practices that are related to your emotions. So it depends which emotion, if you had any emotion like anger or maybe fear, so you can work with the practice related to that emotion. Okay. And to keep working with it, like this is work that takes time, and it requires us to keep practicing and keep coming to the mat. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Hari. Thank you, Tiziana. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hello, Hari.
Yeah, thank you very much, Claire. It's wonderful. I think I know one of our group today, she's running a marathon. for a very good cause in London. I think it's really great. My question, I think, very simple. I think how quickly emotion change from your heart, because I struggle sometimes to keep my, constant emotion. Like, if I got fear in mind, I think then in my heart, I think quickly change, try to be not fearful. So how quickly emotion change? Is it depend on person to person, or is it any?
It depends how, like, emotions change all the time. So sometimes we tend to be addicted to one emotion as well. So I always say that it's important that we have to feel the emotions, but then not to build a house and live in that emotion. So if you have emotions of sadness or fear, we might have to be careful to feel the fear without going into the story, to feel just the energy and allow it to move so it doesn't block. And the more you practice, the quicker you can do it. If you are new to practices, and like many of us don't even know how to feel the emotions. We're not emotionally competent, so we don't really know, and we tend to disconnect totally and move in the outside. And then a lot of emotions pile up. But returning to your questions, yes, like if you can feel an emotion that is unpleasant and you can move through it quickly, it's better not to ignore them. Like if you have anger, you don't ignore it or suppress it. You feel it, you see what needs to change maybe with anger, what boundaries needs to be done, but allow it to move. And then as much as possible, like to stay in emotions that are more elevated. Now in emotions that are like gratitude and love, peace, expansion, emotions that make you feel lighter, but not ignoring, obviously, because everything is coming here with a message. Our emotions are a portal inside of us to give us more wisdom.
Nice. So thank you very much, Claire. It's always, as usual, I think, a best hour of the month for me. Thank you very much.
Nice. Thank you, Hari.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Thank you, Elizabeth and Sonia and Damiano, for being here. I wish you all a lovely weekend. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So I will be happy to help you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Wendy. Bye.
Bye.